Mountain Cheese. My name's Randall, and today we're going to be making southern fried cornbread. You know, a lot of people bake their cornbread. I prefer to fry it. Of course, me being from Kentucky, it goes back a long way with me, especially my grandparents. But anyway, our ingredients are self-rising cornmeal, a couple eggs, 2 tablespoons of sugar, a teaspoon of black pepper, and we got 1 1/4 cups of milk. So let's go ahead and get all this mixed together here and see how it's going to look. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and get our cornmeal in our bowl here. It's 2 cups of cornmeal. Go ahead and dump our 2 eggs in. Okay, we're going to put our 2 tablespoons of sugar. And we're going to put our teaspoon of black pepper. Let's go ahead and kind of mix that up a little bit. And this is really good with fresh soups, vegetable soup, potato soup. As a matter of fact, I got a nice pot of potato soup on the stove. So we're going to go ahead and pour in about half of our milk, because we don't want to get, if it gets a little bit too thin, we can always add a little bit more cornmeal. If it's not thick enough, we can always add more milk. So let's go ahead and get this all mixed up and check our consistency, and go ahead and get our oil and our frying pan going. So we're going to always use canola oil. I like it because it's pure canola oil. It doesn't have a lot of saturated junk and stuff in it. So that's my preference. But anyway, let's go ahead and get the rest of this mixed up and get it ready for the frying pan. Okay, we got our cornbread mixture. It looks a little thin, but that's okay because this self-rising cornmeal, so this will thicken up. So the time you get your oil going in your skillet and you get up to temperature, this is going to be a lot thicker, and it's going to lay out really nice in your pan. Okay, our cornmeal batter has gotten pretty thick, how I like it, and I check my grease. I always just take a little bit, and if I hear that, it means it's ready. So let's go ahead and get a nice big tablespoon here. Get this spooned out in our skillet with our canola oil. My kids like this fried cornbread pretty crunchy, so I try to give it time to brown on the bottom. And how you're going to know it's ready to flip is right here in the middle. You'll start seeing bubbles come up, and when you start getting those bubbles up in the middle of this cornbread, that means it's time to go ahead and get it turned over. Okay, as you can see, we're getting some nice little bubbles here in our cornbread, so that means it's telling me it's time to turn it over, and I got that one going. Let's go ahead and get this one turned over. And get this one. So, you know, about 3 to 4 minutes on the side one, and you can see this nice little browning in the crust. This is what my kids really like. It's nice and crunchy. It reminds you of like the outside of a hush puppy. Anyway, we'll let this other side cook up, and then we'll get it on a plate and get ready for some cheddar potato soup. So what we've ended up with is a big, beautiful plate of fried cornbread. A little extra crispy, as my kids like it, and it's a perfect complement to some homemade potato soup, as you see right here, with some bacon in it. And you put this down next to a pot of beans, pot of vegetable soup, potato soup, cheddar broccoli soup, and it's going to disappear. Also, slice you a big slab of tomato, put on there a little bit of salt. That's also good too. So my daughter is just waiting on this right here, so let's go ahead and get everything else going and get these kids fed. Thank you for joining me today in the kitchens of Smoky Mountain Cheese. I hope this fried cornbread recipe is helpful, and hope everyone has a blessed day, and we'll look forward to seeing you again.